Close your eyes. Imagine a world teeming with life, where every corner of the earth is brimming with vibrant energy. Picture the soaring eagle with piercing eyes, gliding effortlessly through the vast sky. The stealthy tiger slinking through the jungle, its powerful muscles rippling beneath its striped fur, and the playful dolphins leaping from the waves, their sleek bodies cutting through the water with grace. Now, envision the tiny ant carrying food many times its size, working tirelessly with its colony, and the delicate butterfly flitting between colourful flowers, its wings a masterpiece of nature's artistry. Our planet is an extraordinary tapestry of life, woven with threads of countless species and ecosystems, a magnificent spectacle of creatures big and small, familiar and strange, each playing a unique role in the web of life. From the deepest oceans where mysterious creatures dwell in the dark abyss, to the highest mountains where resilient animals thrive in harsh conditions, life thrives in countless shapes, sizes and colours, each adapted to its environment in remarkable ways. This incredible diversity of life is what makes our planet so unique and precious, a living mosaic that we must cherish and protect. But have you ever wondered how we make sense of this vast and varied collection of creatures? How do scientists study and categorize the immense variety of life forms? How do we organize and understand the millions of species that share our planet, each with its own unique characteristics and behaviors? The answer lies in a fascinating field of study called animal classification, a scientific endeavor that helps us understand the relationships and differences among the myriad forms of life on Earth. Imagine trying to find a single book in a library with no system, no order, just a jumble of books piled everywhere. You'd be lost, overwhelmed by the sheer chaos, unable to locate what you need. This disarray mirrors the challenge we face when trying to understand the vast array of animal species without a proper system in place. That's what understanding the animal kingdom would be like without classification, a chaotic mess. Picture a jungle teeming with life, but with no way to make sense of the relationships between the creatures. It would be nearly impossible to study or appreciate the complexity of life around us. Classification is like creating a giant library for the animal kingdom. Just as a well-organized library allows us to find books quickly and efficiently, a classification system helps us navigate the diversity of life. It brings order to the chaos, allowing us to see patterns and connections that would otherwise be hidden. It helps us organize the incredible diversity of life into neat categories, making it easier to study, understand, and conserve our planet's amazing creatures. By grouping animals into categories based on their characteristics and evolutionary history, we can better understand their roles in ecosystems and how they interact with one another. Just as we arrange books by genre, author, and title, scientists group animals based on their shared characteristics, their relationships, and their evolutionary history. This methodical approach allows researchers to make sense of the natural world, to predict behaviors, and to identify new species. This system of classification provides a framework, a roadmap, if you will, to navigate the intricate web of life on Earth. It is a tool that not only aids in scientific research, but also enhances our appreciation of the natural world, revealing the beauty and complexity of the life forms that share our planet. Our journey into the world of animal classification begins with a remarkable man named Carl Linnaeus. Born in 1707 in Sweden, Linnaeus was not just a botanist, but also a physician and zoologist, whose work would forever change the way we understand the natural world. This Swedish botanist, who lived in the 18th century, is considered the father of taxonomy, the science of classifying living organisms. His passion for nature was evident from a young age, and he spent countless hours studying plants and animals in the Swedish countryside. Linnaeus recognized the need for a clear and consistent system to name and categorize the burgeoning number of plants and animals being discovered. At that time, the scientific community was in chaos, with no standard method to classify the myriad of new species being found by explorers. His solution, a hierarchical system of classification, a kind of biological filing system that organized living things into groups within groups. This system allowed scientists to easily identify and study organisms, creating a universal language for the scientific community. He also introduced the binomial nomenclature, giving each species a unique two-part Latin name, like Homo sapiens for US humans. This naming convention was not only practical but also elegant, providing a clear and concise way to refer to species. This elegant system, revolutionary for its time, laid the foundation for the way we classify life even today. Modern taxonomy continues to build on Linnaeus's work, using advanced techniques and technologies, but the core principles he established remain unchanged. His legacy lives on in every scientific name we use and every classification we make. Linnaeus's system of classification is hierarchical, meaning it's arranged like a ladder or a pyramid. At the top of this ladder is the broadest category, the kingdom. As we climb down the ladder, each step represents a more specific level of classification, with each level encompassing a smaller group of organisms that share more characteristics. Think of it like sorting a box of toys. You might start by dividing them into broad categories, like stuffed animals, building blocks, and board games. Then you could further sort each category into smaller groups based on size, color, or theme. This is similar to how the animal kingdom is organized.
Section 5. Kingdom Animalia. Welcome to the club. Our journey begins with the Kingdom Animalia, the exclusive club for all animals on Earth. But what makes an animal an animal? Animals are multicellular organisms, meaning they're made up of many cells. Unlike plants, which can make their own food through photosynthesis, animals need to eat other living things to get energy. They are diverse in form and function, yet they share fundamental characteristics that bind them together. From the tiniest insect invisible to the naked eye, to the gigantic blue whale, the largest animal ever to have lived, the Animalia Kingdom is a testament to the boundless creativity of life on Earth.
Section 6. Phylum, the first branches. As we descend the ladder of classification, we reach the phylum. Each kingdom is divided into several phyla, each representing a major branch in the animal tree of life. Think of the phyla as the major chapters in the animal kingdom's storybook. One such phylum is Chordata, which includes all animals that have a backbone or notochord at some stage in their lives. This diverse group includes fish, amphibians, reptiles, birds, and, of course, mammals like us.
Section 7. Journey through the classes. Our next stop is the class, a rung down the ladder that further divides the phyla into smaller, more manageable groups. For example, within the phylum Chordata, we find the class Mammalia. Mammals are warm-blooded animals that have hair or fur and nourish their young with milk. Other classes within Chordata include amphibia, or amphibians, reptilia, or reptiles, aves, or birds, and several classes of fish. Each class is characterized by a unique set of features. Birds, with their feathered wings and ability to fly, occupy a different niche from reptiles, who are covered in scales and typically crawl or slither.
Section 8, from family to species. A closer look. As we climb further down our ladder, the groups become smaller and the relationships between animals become closer. The order follows class, grouping together families of similar animals. For instance, within the class Mammalia we find the order Primates, which includes monkeys, apes and humans. The family further narrows the focus, grouping together closely related genera, the plural of genus. Finally, we arrive at the species, the most specific level of classification. A species is a group of organisms that can reproduce with each other to produce fertile offspring. For example, all humans belong to the species Homo sapiens, while chimpanzees belong to the species Pan troglodytes.
Section 9. Modern marvels technology lends a hand. In the past, scientists relied solely on physical characteristics like skeletons, teeth, and behaviors to classify animals. Today, modern technology has revolutionized the way we understand and classify life on Earth. Advanced techniques like DNA analysis allow us to delve deeper into the genetic makeup of organisms, revealing hidden relationships and evolutionary connections. Imagine being able to trace the family tree of a species millions of years back in time, uncovering its ancestral links to other seemingly unrelated creatures. With these powerful tools, we are constantly refining our understanding of the animal kingdom, discovering new species, and rearranging existing branches on the tree of life.
Section 10. Protecting our planet. Classification in action. Understanding animal classification is not just an academic exercise. It plays a crucial role in conservation efforts to protect our planet's biodiversity. By understanding how species are related and how they interact within their ecosystems, we can develop more effective strategies to conserve their habitats, manage populations, and protect endangered species from extinction. Every species on Earth, no matter how small or insignificant it may seem, plays a vital role in maintaining the delicate balance of our planet's ecosystems. By appreciating the interconnectedness of all living things and working to protect their diversity, we ensure a healthier and more vibrant planet for generations to come.